Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 4 and the final part of this SS Arabic tutorial. Today's focus will be the ship's finishing details like vents, skylights and lifeboats really. Not a huge amount of detail to do, so we're going to start anyway with the vents on the top of the superstructure. So we're going to go to the back of the wheelhouse. So here's the wheelhouse here, we're going to go to the back of that. And we're going to go down to the back of the deck house onto the centre of the wood block below, and centre of the deck, and we're going to go to the 11th block back. So here's the back wall here, here's the wood down here, and count to the 11th back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'll put a marker there. And then we're going to count out 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put our centre block, and then X marks the spot like so. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X marks the spot like so. And there's your placement of 2 vents there. And they're the same design as the ones on top of the wheelhouse. So they're 4 blocks high, plus the stairs and things on the top. So we'll get to building those in a minute. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be building a long line of these. So we've got 2 here at the front. There's 1 on each side. And there's going to be a long line of them going down along the length of this deck. So the first one's in place. And I'm going to work on the ones on the right for the minute. And what we're going to do, we're going to count back now from the first one back 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then X marks the spot again, like so. And then from that one, we're going to go back again another 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then X marks the spot, and then back 17 from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then X marks the spot again. So you can see we've got a long line of them. And then we want 32 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And then X marks the spot. So there we go. So there's a line of vent down there like so, you can see. And then you want to do the same on the other side, same positions. So I'll do those in a minute. I'll probably do a copy paste for those ones, but as long as you got a line of them like so, then the line on the other side will be just as easy. So I just focus on the ones on the right. And then what you want to do is build them to, like I say, 4 high. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, plus the 2 in the middle, and then stairs, 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 and then 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 1, and then stairs all around. So this is the design that we're after, like the ones on top of the wheelhouse. And there we go. There's our first vent there. So you want to do that same design for all vents down the side there. So there should be 5 in total, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down one side, and then you want to do 5 down the other side. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, although they're not in place yet. But as long as you do the same as what you've done on this side, everything should work out fine. So like I say, you want 5 each side, so there'll be 10 in total. So what I'll do, I should do a quick jump cut when I get all those in place and build them up, and then everything should work out fine. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the vents all in place. So we've got 10 on, well, 5 on each side, 10 in total. So there we go, they're all in place there, and they look alright, don't they? Nothing special, but they'll do. So that's that job done and out the way. So what we're going to do now, go behind funnel number 1 now. We're going to build some skylights. There'll be 1 behind funnel number 1, and I think there's 3 or 4 behind funnel number 2. So we'll just do the one behind funnel number 1 first. So funnel number 1 here on the centre block, we're going to go to the 3rd block back. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll build there. So this one's going to be 7 wide, so that's 3 that way, 3 that way. Sides are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then across the back. And then this is going to be 2 high all the way around, like so. Like that. And then the front wall and the back wall we're going to increase by adding a row of 5 on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3 like that. And then the same on the back wall, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3 on top. 1, 2, 3. There we go, so you've got a sort of pyramid shape like that, and then we add a spine down the middle. Oop, like so. And then we'll add a block, every other block, to create a sort of rib cage, so sort of that design. So attach a block to the spine all the way along, like that. And then using your cork stairs, we just add some stairs to create the ribs going down to the side walls. So put stairs on the front walls and then attach to the ribs each side like that, and then the same the other side. And there we go, there's our skylight done like that. Marvellous. So that's the first one, and attached to that is going to be a box. So if we go to the back wall of the skylight, and we're going to build on the centre block behind it, so we're going to add a box, which is, like I say, it's attached, so it looks a bit odd, but it's a thing. And we'll put the centre block there, and the box is going to be 13 wide, so that's 6 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. And the sides are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across the back, like so. And then it's going to be 4 high all the way around. So 2, 3, and 4. So it's be that high all the way around. So it's literally just a box. There's no windows or doors or anything. It's just very plain design and details and things. I'll say very plain details. There is no details. And there we go. And we just add the roof. And there we go. That's the first skylight and box done. So that should look something like that. Nothing special, but you know. And then what we're going to do now, go behind funnel number 2, and we'll do a different style of or same sort of scale, sort of skylight, but same, different, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be 18 blocks behind the second funnel. So from the back wood block, count back 18. So that's the first block there. And we go back to 18, so that's 17, 18 there. And on the 18th block, we want to build 7 wide again. So 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way. And then the sides are 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then across the back. And again, this is two blocks high, all the way around. I'm just going to check the prototype quickly. Yep, that's fine. So what we're going to do then, on the front wall and the back wall, we're just going to add 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the back rather. And then we'll add our spine, the full length of the build. And then attached to the spine, every other block, you just add 2 blocks out, like so. So these are bigger ribs on this one, ribs on that side, and then using single stairs, attach them to the ribs. And there we go. There's our little skylight done there. Now behind that is going to be more skylights. There's going to be 3 much smaller skylights, and these ones are going to be from the back wall of this big skylight. We're going to go to the 11th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we build 3 wide, like so. And the sides are 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then across the back. And then on top of that, it's stairs all the way around. So these are very small skylights. And there we go. And then you can add glass blocks to glaze it. Marvellous. So that's that skylight done there. And then from behind that, we're going to go. How do we work this one out? We're going to go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and build the same again. So on the 5th block out, build out 1, 2, 3. Same the other side, so it was, what was it, 5 out, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, build out, 1, 2, 3. So there's the front of each skylight, and just build the same design as the one over there. So the sides are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and across the back. And then the stairs all the way around, like so. And then the glass, and then do the same the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missed the block. Like that. And then stairs all the way around. And there we go, glass. There we go. So that's the skylights done there, and I think that's pretty much it. If I just go back over to the prototype a second, I think all that's left to do now is just handrails. Yeah, it's just all I need to do now on this deck is to add the handrails all the way around. So we'll start at the back and just build handrails all the way around this deck, all the way forward to the bridge wings, basically. So just get those in place. And they're a real pain in the ass to do as well, but we'll get them in anyway. La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Didn't realise how long this deck house was. And there we go. There's one side done with our handrails. And it don't look too bad. I'll just do the other side quickly as I can. I say as quickly as I can. I'll probably end up doing it a lot slower. Yep, fucked up already. I'm gonna say the thing about these handrails, these iron bars, they're just so finicky to put in place. There seems to be a lag with them as well. When you place them down, they tend to be a delay. That's why I end up missing a few, but that's the way it is. Oh, missed one again. There we go. And another one. And there we go. So then we just do the ones down to the far end. And there we go. There's our handrails done there. Marvellous. So what I'm going to do now, look at the prototype and work out from there. Yep. So I'm going to do a jump cut now because I've got to put a mast and some other bits on, and we shall move on from there. So that's that. So yep. So I should do a jump cut now, and I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to work on now is the second mast, the main mast of the ship. So we're going to go down to the this empty space, well, this empty deck here behind the main super, or on the back of the main superstructure. So you got the main boat deck up here. We're going to go down to this middle deck here. We're going to go to the back wall of the inside walls here, and we're going to count back to the 5th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 6, and is it 5 or 6? Yeah, no, make it 5. It's fine. So 5 back, and then X marks your spot around that, so it should be okay. Should have a gap between the mast and the deck. That's fine. So yeah, 5. Is it 5 back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make it 6 if you want. I think I will do that. So if I just move it back 1 block, so it's the center is 6 blocks back. So you've got a bit of a gap between the deck and the mast, and it's the same process as the one on the bow. You just build it up 20, 20, 20. So that's one already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. And then a few down from the top, build out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus the black block. And the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a black block. I say black bloke, Jesus, I didn't mean to say that. Oh dear. Yep, and then a few down from there, build out 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a black bloke up there. Right, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I say 5 or 6? I can't remember now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 5, 6. And then a black block. Not black bloke. Right. Anyway, now we go down to... Doesn't matter, I'm a white bloke, so there we are. So yeah, go down to the bottom and then go up from the bottom back up to the bottom of the top, if you know what I mean, straight up vertical. Like so, and then the sides, build the side down like so, to 20, and then the same the other side. And there we go, there is our mast done like so. And then for the mast cranes, similar to the ones on the bow, but these ones are angled all the way. So we go to the front of the mast and go to the, what is it, the 9th up, is it? Yeah, 9th up. So look at it front on, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put a block each side. Same on the back, a block each side like that, so you know where to pinpoint the mast points are. And then we're going to build 11 rows of 3 forward and back, so we want 2 on each side then, so 11 rows of 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so there's 11 rows of 3, plus the black block like so, and then do the same parallel to that. There we go, and the black block at the end. So there we are, there's 11 rows of 3 that way, and then the same on the back end, so 11 rows of 3 again. So 2, 3, that's 1 done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And a black block like so, and then parallel to that as well. And there we go, and then the black block again, and there we go, there's the mast done. Marvellous. And then after that, around the base of the mast you want to add 3 mechs, so mech things, the selection of black blocks which look like pulleys and things. So go leave a single gap between each, a single block gap from the mast, and just add 2 sets of black blocks there, and then a mech thing like that, and then out to the side do the same, 2 and 2, join them together, and then the same the other side, 2 out, 2 out, and then across the back like that. Kind of looks like benches really. Pinches around a flagpole sort of thing, but that's what we have, and that's that. And then the last job for this deck is to just put the handrails across the back like so, and then everything should line up fine then. There we go, there's the handrails done there. And then the next job down is to go into the gap between the main superstructure and the stern deck house, is to add a cargo hatch, and we're going to go from the center block of the deck house below, go 4 blocks back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, put a block, so you're right in the gap there like so. And you want to build this cargo hatch 13 wide, so that's, what's that, 6 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, and then the sides are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then across the back. And then add the central spine, like that. And then using your quartz slabs, just cover it all up. Like so. And then the same the other side. And there we go, there's that cargo hatch done there, and that's sort of the last of the main sort of detailings. And then the next thing I want to do is, well, add lifeboats really, but oh hang on, there's one more job to do as well. It's on the back of the ship, the very back here, which is something I've always forgetting about. It's just to add handrails between the white section on the left and the white section on the right, around the back of the ship. So add our handrails around, and like on the forecastle, we've got wood blocks which need to be replaced with black so that the handrails sit on top of the black edge, like so. So you can see the handrails are not sat on the black properly. So just replace the wood with the black blocks. And I am saying it properly, and there we go. So then we just add the handrails around like so. There we go, marvellous. So that's tidied up that bit of detail. It don't look too bad. So that's all I'm going to do there. So I'm going to do another jump cut now while I work out what to do with the lifeboats. And I shall return in a few, so back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the ship's lifeboats, and these are going to be double stacked, and there's going to be 28 lifeboats on the main boat deck. So there'll be 7 sets on each side, 7 sets of 2 basically. So like I said, they're double stacked. So you have 7 sets down one side, double stacked, so that's 14 boats down each side, as well as 4 extra boats on the stern deck house. So confusing as that is, we'll just go ahead and start building, and then hopefully you'll understand what the hell I'm babbling on about. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to the boat deck right behind the ship's bridge wings here. So go right directly below the bridge wings to this wall here, and we're going to count back 6 blocks from there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 in on the deck, and go up for the davit, up 10, sorry, so up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then up 2, and then in 2, like that. So there's your first davit. As you can see, they're very tall. And then what you're going to do then is count back from there. For the first davit, count back 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then build the same again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up 2 and in 2 like that. And there you go. There's the first set of davits like so. Very tall. And then you're basically going to want 7 sets of these. So what you're going to do then is go leave a single block gap from the first pair, and then do the same again. So up 10, 2, and then in 2, and then back to the 16th block from there. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 there, and do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up 2, in 2, like that. And there you go. So there's set number 2. And what do we want? 7 sets, wasn't it? So I'll do the next one. So single block gap, do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, in 2, and then 16 back again. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 2, in 2. So there's 3 sets like so. So like I say, you want 7 sets. So like I say, there's 3 sets done there. Just carry on doing along the side until you get to the 7 sets. So what I'm going to do now, I shall go and move on to the lifeboats. So between the lifeboats, we're going to want to go from the davit, go 1, 2 away, or is it 3 away? I think it's 3 away, isn't it? I think it's 3 away. So if we go 3 away from the davit, so 1, 2, 3, and then in 1, then we'll build our keel for the lifeboat there. So I want to build the keel 11 long, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like so. And at each end you want 2 and then 1, and then 2 and 1, like so. So there's your boat sort of designed, and then we just build the boat. If you're familiar with my builds, you know how these go. These are very, very basic, very crudely designed lifeboats. So we just go with what it is. Just copy what I'm doing if you can. If not, do your own thing, because you'll probably end up with a much better design than what I got. So there's one boat done. I just fill that in because there's not going to be any interiors for these boats. These are just going to be solid white things. And then any extra blocks we don't need, so there's blocks in the corners there, there, and then around the other side, these blocks, that and that, remove those. And there's boat number 1 done. So what you want to do now, do exactly the same design on top. So right in the centre, build the keel on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2 and 1. And then 2 and 1. And then build exactly the same design again. So like I say, these are double stacked boats. There's 2 in each section, so they're just stacked on top of each other. And just build this very, very crude lifeboat design, like so. then fill that all in. And there we go, so there's 2 lifeboats done like so. And then remove the blocks we don't need, which I keep forgetting to do. There we go, so there's 2 lifeboats stacked like so. And then we're going to get some carpet for some colouring. What I normally do is use a colour I like. I use blue, why not? I'll put some blue down. So I put some blue for the canvas on the top. On the prototype I use grey, so this is just to decipher which 2 there are. I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know. Make them different, if you know what I mean. So I put our canvas over the top like so. And then on top of the boat below as well. And around the other side. And there we go. There's 2 lifeboats done. So that's a set of davits and the boats, and it should look something like that. So you want to do the same design between each set of davits. So like I say, you want to increase the amount of davits you got to 7 sets. So we've got 3 sets in already. So continue the sets all along the side until you get to 7 done. And also increase the amount of lifeboats. So you should have 14 lifeboats on each side. So 7 double stacks basically. So you want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on all the way to 14. So that's how that should be. So if I just fly to the prototype, give you an idea on how it should be. And you can see we've got first set of lifeboats just there, although they're covered in grey, they're the same design. So it was 1 set, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So the 7th set you want to build slightly further in towards the centre, because you can see the last davit is over it's on the narrower part of the ship. So just build the last davit 1 block in from the rest of the davits, and everything should line up fine then. So that's how that should be. So you just carry on building the davits all along the side, so you have 7 sets on each side. We'll keep babbling on about that. 7 sets each side. So what I shall do now, I shall do a jump cut while I fill out those lifeboats, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's all the lifeboats in place. So I've done 14 each side. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And it should all look something like that. And I do apologise for not doing the full detailing on how to do them. I just give you the details on where they go, and then you can sort of do your own thing with the boats, because they are very basic and very crude and probably need a better design. But I just go with what I know really. So there we go. But anyways, you can see the last lifeboat davit, or davit set really, is offset by 1 block to compensate for the narrowing of the ship. But apart from that, everything is exactly the same for all 14 boats. So it's the same on the other side. Got all the boats down there, exactly the same position, and there we are. That is 14 lifeboats done. And now what we want to do now is just go to the last deck house over here, and we are going to add 4 more lifeboats. So what we're going to do, go to the front wall of the top deck of the stern deck house and go on the wood, go 3 back. So 1, 2, 3, and in 1, 2. We shall build. Do I want a davit there, don't we? So we'll put our davit first. So the davit is 10 high. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 2 and 2, and then 16 back from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Might be an idea if we go in one with that one as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 2 and 2. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. So this first davit, may want to move that one in one actually. So it's back 2, and then may want to go in 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good as sneeze again. Excuse me. Yeah, so remove that lifeboat davit in one. So apologies for that. Just making mistakes. So remove that lifeboat gantry in 1 block. So it's they're in line with each other. So it's 1, 2, 3 back on the wood, and 1, 2, 3 from there in. Yeah, so there we go. So it's 4 in total. If I do the same the other side, it may work better. So it's 1, 2, 3 back from the corner, and then 1, 2, 3 from there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then up 2 and in 2, and then 16 back. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. Do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 2 and in 2 like that. And there we go. So what we do then is put the last lifeboats in. I just do the bottom 2, or do the one side, and then we'll worry about that afterwards. So I'm going to do this in line with the davit really. So go 2, 1, 2, 3 back from the davit, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 11 on that, so 12, 11, there we are, 11 like that, and then 2 and 1, 2 and 1, because of course the davit, the boat keel is 11, the boat in length is 13, that's what confused me then. So my head's all bunged up now. And then just add the blocks we need, remove the ones we don't need. There we go, that's the bottom boat, let's fill that in. The mouse is starting to play it, which is really not helpful. There we go, and then the same again for the boat below, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 2 and 1, plus 2 and 1, and then do the same design again. Get rid of the blocks we don't need. And everything should work out fine. I'm doing this very quickly, I know, but I'm just doing it really randomly because, like I say, the boats are very crude and old. The design probably needs to be taken away and burned somewhere. But you know how it is. So there we are. There's the set of boats that goes on the stern. And it should look something like that. So what is that? It's 14, 14, that's 28. 28 plus 4, 32. So there's 32 lifeboats on this ship. And it's only a small ship as well, so we just add the carpet on the top, and then what I do, I just quickly copy it to the other side because I just don't want to build any more lifeboats. These things are so crude and badly put together. There we are, canvas covers there, and then same on this side. And my Discord just went funny then, I think that's Pipkin again. And there we go, there's lifeboats done. So what we shall do now is quickly copy that to the other side, just to get that out of the way. And then copy it to the other side. So just quickly copy from there, so we do copy, flip, and then paste. And there we go, there's the lifeboats on the other side. And there we go, that's all the lifeboats done, and the ship should, in theory, look something like that. Last job for the top deck here is just to add a wall across the front of this top deck. So this is the stern deck house again. So I should add a wall across the front, like so, plus 2 back, like that. So add the wall all the way across, like so, and then 2 back like that. And there we go, there's our wall. And then behind the second davit, the one at the back of the ship, go for the last davit and just add handrails all the way around, back of the ship up to the other davit, and there we go, there's our handrails done there. And that concludes that section there. And what we do then, just go to the davits, the last set of davits on the main ship, on the main body of the ship, and from the last davit we'll add our handrails all the way around the back of the boat deck, around the back like so. And then up the other side to the other davit, just there. And there we go. And that is SS Arabic done. And we can call it a day now. So that's all the lifeboats done. Structure done, funnels and things. This thing's really looking the business now. And it's all complete, so I can get rid of that. And there we go, so there we are, that's SS Arabic all done. And I did say at the beginning that this is sort of an improv thing because the amount of details available of the ship are sketchy, so you can take it as you wish and, you know, maybe improve it or whatever, but don't forget to leave credit for the design and things like that. I always expect that. I'm not expecting money or anything. I just want if you're going to be building, you know, a video on YouTube, a project, a downloadable project, or anything like that, just don't forget to leave a link to the source material, because, well, the channel's dying because of other people, and a little bit of the recognition won't go amiss. So I appreciate all of that. But that's Arabic all done. Not sure what the next tutorial is going to be, but what I'm saying is I might as well fly around. So like I say, I don't know what the next tutorial is going to be, as I've not added the poll yet. But I'll put a poll up and see how things go, or I may just choose a ship of my own, but we'll see. I want to do more fictional ones, and we'll see how things pan out from there. But yeah, Arabic is done. I'm very happy how it turned out. I did improv a few things. There's a few very minor details compared to the prototype, but I won't bore you with that. And we shall leave it at that. So that's Arabic done. So this is Rich signing off, or logging off and disappearing. And I shall return with another video very soon. So bye for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.